Now it's too high up. Like, this is literally enraging me. Oh, never mind. The angle it's giving. So welcome to the channel again. It's been very long. I literally, okay, I have a lot to say.
Bad bitch, ass fat, 40-inch hair, yours came in a pack. Camera so fat, you can see it from the back. Go bad bitch, 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 go bad bitch.
Mira, qué verga, pues quédatela entonces a la verga. Qué verga.
I feel like I really don't feel the need to like explain myself about why I never post anymore or like literally anything, because I have no consistent viewers. So like, who am I explaining myself to? Like, really, let's really talk about that. So let's really get to the point of the video. I'm gonna title this video "Fuck Casey's gas stations," and here's why. Wait, okay, before the video starts, let's really talk about my dog. Look at this damn dog. Look at this fucking dog. She's so cute. She's so cute, bruh. I just gave her a bath yesterday, so she's all clean and shit. Ooh. Okay, I'm about to put her in the cage. I'm done with the shenanigans. Now I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna tell y'all why fucking Casey's gas stations suck. Like, every single fucking reason, bruh. So I work there. Okay, this is my Casey's story, along with the Casey's curse. I'm gonna tell you about the Casey's curse, okay? Shout out to Miss Heidi's mom for making up that term, because it's literally everything. Hold up. What if I name the video Casey's curse? What is it? Like, that would be funny. No, but I forgot to talk about the Casey's curse in the video, but basically it's just because like a bunch of their employees kept dying, like around the same time they kept dying, so like that's the Casey's curse. I forgot to talk about that. I was unemployed from January all the way until like mid-June, my boy. So like, oh no, wait, mid-July, yes. From January to July, I was very much unemployed, broke. Literally, I hate being unemployed. Like, I hate it. But it was for that long because everyone says we're hiring, but they're not actually hiring. Let's really talk about that, because they will not take just anyone that applies. They really will not anymore. Like, they're just like, you have to be perfect. You have to be perfect or you don't even get an interview. Back in the day, okay, let's go back to February 2022. I applied to Casey's. I got an interview and I got hired. But guess what? I just had like the worst feeling about it. Like, you know when you just like, your intuition just tells you like, this is not a good idea. So literally, I remember on my first day, I was like, okay, yeah. And then on top of that, right when I got hired, my ex-boyfriend broke up with me. Like, the day that I got hired, he broke up with me. So I was like literally so depressed. So I was like, how am I gonna work in this condition? And then on top of that, when my first day came, I was literally getting ready and I just had like the worst feeling in my chest. I was like, this job is not for me. This is not gonna be right. This is not gonna be it. Like, I'm gonna hate it. If y'all don't know what Casey's gas stations are, by the way, because apparently they're not all over the country. I'm pretty sure they're just kind of like around where I live. But Casey's gas stations are basically just a wannabe Quick Trip. Like, let's really talk about it. Like a wannabe as Quick Trip. And they're failing at it. They're failing miserably. It's just a very fancy gas station. Like, you go in there and ain't no roaches in there or nothing. Like, it's just clean as hell. They make pizza and subs and like they have hella food, okay? They cook. So, wannabe Quick Trip, let's just really talk about that. Be like Casey's curse, wannabe Quick Trip. Why? So, feeling the way that I was feeling, on my first day, I called and I was like, hey, I got a different job opportunity. And I did not go. But because I thought I was gonna find another job opportunity even though I didn't have one. But tell me why months and months go by, it's July, and I still don't have a job. So I was like, and then on top of that, my best friend Heidi, y'all already know because she's on my channel all the time, my best friend Heidi works at the Casey's. Like, that's why I applied the first time, because Heidi worked there, but I just couldn't do it. But then she was like, we still need people and you're still broke. And I was like, you know what, I'm desperate. So I reapplied, and guess what? I got rehired, and they didn't even know that they hired me before. Like, they literally had no idea that I was the same person. They're like, hi, like literally not knowing it was me from before, that quit on my first day. But I was like, I need a job. Also, this is very recent. I worked there for 2 weeks. Literally as of yesterday, I was working there. for 2 weeks. But let me tell y'all what they did to me, okay? Let's rewind. It is Sunday morning, okay? It is 5 in the morning. I wake up, okay? I am in extreme pain. I'm just like sore. I am not feeling it. Because I have been up to some things with my friend on Saturday, and I woke up the next morning like hell no, okay? And I know I've only been working there for 2 weeks, so like it's really bad to call off. But I was like, I really don't want to go. Like I really don't want to go. And I promise you, y'all are gonna be like, it's giving bad employee vibes. I'm a good employee. I promise you. I'm a fire ass employee. But I was like, what's she gonna do? Fire me? I was like, what's she gonna do? Fire me? So I was like, I'm just gonna call off. So I called off. Tell me why. She was like, literally, okay, so the Casey's has 2 managers, okay? One of them is a bitch, the other one is super nice. So I pick up the phone, or no, guess who picks up the phone? The beach, the bad one, the mean one. She picks up the phone and she's like, hi, it's, and I'm gonna say her name, Miss, because we really need to talk about it. I'll put her Facebook on the screen. I just fell. Maybe that means I shouldn't say her name, but I don't really care, so I'm still gonna say her name. Miss, I got her recommended on Facebook the day that she fired me, and I was like, she picks up and she's like, and I'm like, so I need to call off today. And she was like, okay, well then you need to start calling people to cover your shift, or otherwise it's a no call, no show. How is it a no call, no show because I couldn't find coverage for someone for my shift? Let's really talk about that, because I called like, what? So she was like, I'm just gonna send you a picture of everyone's numbers. And then she was like, and just so you know, since you're a new hire, this doesn't look good. And I was just like, we do not care. It was 5 in the morning, so I sat there and I called a bunch of people and no one picked up because it's 5 in the morning.
Bro, I forgot to say this, but she also said, and you're supposed to call 2 hours before your shift starts, and you only called 1 hour before. Why would I be calling at 4 in the morning?
Who's gonna be 5 in the morning like, yeah, I'll go work at the Casey's? Like, no. So no one picked up. Obviously I didn't find coverage, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to sleep. I was like, what's she really gonna do? Next day, it's Monday morning, okay? I wake up, all up, you know, I'm up. It's 5 in the morning again. Tell me why. I get in my jankety red car, okay? This car be fighting for its life to drive. This car has been done for years, but it's still going. It's still going, right? But, so it drives, so I take it. I'm sitting there driving. I go to the first stop sign. I turn right, I'm turning right. All of a sudden, I hear, boom, and the car starts going, and the wheel starts going, and I'm like, oh, shit. And there's literally a truck behind me, and I'm like, oh, shit. So, luckily, when I turned, right, there's another, like, block of neighborhoods right there. So, what I first did is I pulled over on the side of the road, right, and I was like, and then the people behind me just, like, went around me, and then, like, the wheel was just going, like, freely, like, it was just twisting like this, like, just loosely, but I just, like, tried my best to turn it as many times as I could so that I could pull over into the block of neighborhoods, because I was like, I'm not about to sit, because, like, the street that it busted on was a busy street. That's what was most stressful. So I was like, I need to turn into this neighborhood because I can't do this. So I just, like, basically forced the car to, like, do what I wanted it to do. So I pull over into the thing. Long story short, car broke down, car done. Car equals done. Car equals lifespan done. Like, dude, listen, this car had problems with the what's it called? Long story short, the car broke down. My brother-in-law had just left from getting a ride from his friend, but I call him, I'm like, oh my god, bro, the red car broke down, like, you have to come back, and, like, luckily they had, like, barely just left, so we were good. But they turned around. Long story short, the car broke down. The car broke down. Part of the Casey's curse. It's part of the Casey's curse. I don't care what anyone says. It's the Casey's curse. So I'm like, oh my god. My brother-in-law's friend drops me off at the house, and then my sis drops me off at work, right? Because like, that's how you know I'm a good employee. I'm gonna be employee of the month, period. Because like literally my car broke down and I was still like, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna find a way to go to work. So I went to work. Tell me why. I see mean manager walking up to clock in, okay, and then I see nice manager, Miss Jessica. I love Jessica. Literally, Jessica just sent me a message saying I love you yesterday, so I know she does. So she's over here doing paperwork or whatever. She's writing some stuff down, and then she clocks in, whatever. She goes to the office, and I'm like, okay. So I go and I clock in or whatever, and then Jessica's like, I'm having PTSD. This just happened yesterday. I feel like I'm not telling this correctly. I feel like I'm just really sad about this. Like, honestly, I'm still really sad because it's like fresh. It literally happened yesterday. But so I asked Jessica, I'm like, am I gonna work in the register or the kitchen today? Because usually he makes some decisions. So I was like, am I gonna work in the register or the kitchen today? She was like, I think the kitchen, because I just asked her if you were gonna work register, and she just nodded her head no. And I was like, oh, okay, well, damn, I'm gonna need a hair tie then, because I had my hair like this, and in the kitchen, obviously, like to cook the pizzas and like the subs and everything else, like you have to have your hair up or whatever. So I was like, oh damn, I need a hair tie. And Jessica, being the sweetheart that she is, she was like, oh yeah, I got you. And she went in her purse and she gave me a hair tie, and I put my hair up right out here. But you're also supposed to wear like a hat in the kitchen, because like they think that like me just having my hair back here is not enough, so like I also need like a hat to like hold it down at the top or whatever. But like I didn't have a hat. I did not have a hat. So I was like, I had a hoodie on under my work shirt, right? Because I had my little ugly ass collared Casey shirt up in that hoe, and I had my hoodie on underneath, and I was like, I don't have a hat, so my substitute is gonna be that I'm gonna put my hood on. So I put my hood on over my ponytail, just trying to be a good employee, keeping my hair out of the food. But I start walking to the kitchen, and as soon as I get to the kitchen, I see this lady that's actually really nice. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna shadow her today, because I was still getting trained in the kitchen. Like, I didn't fully know what I was doing in the kitchen yet, so I was still being trained. So I was like, I guess she's gonna train me today. So I started walking towards her, and then fucking out of the office, and she's like, Ava, can you come here, please? I was like, fuck. I was like, she's gonna yell at me for calling off yesterday or whatever. Like, I thought that's all that was gonna happen. I was like, okay, she's gonna like have a chat with me about calling off, right? Like, that's all she's gonna do. Tell me why the office, it's like the smallest piece of shit you'll ever see. Like, it's literally like this. Like, dude, like you, like, there's the door, right? And then you open it, and it's like all of it is a desk, and then it's like this really tiny room, bro. And you have to like squeeze like this and then close the door and then sit behind the door. So she was like over here, because there's 2 chairs, and she was over here, and she was like, let me switch chairs with you, because they're shitty little plastic chairs, like example here. But she had the stool version, and then no, she had the chair version, and the stool version was behind the door. So she was like, let me just switch chairs with you. And she was like, let me switch chairs with you. And then I go like this, and I'm like sitting on a plastic chair. And then as soon as she sits down, she took no moment of hesitation. As soon as she sat down, she was like, so I'm gonna let you go today. I was like, I want to know what my face looked like at that moment, because you can never know what your face really does on its own. Like, you really don't know. But she was like, so I'm gonna let you go today. And I was like, she was like, as you know, your customer service is obviously not the best. You know how white people do that, bruh? When they're like, pinche, they're like, not the best. And they close their eyes like this, like they're like, she was like, obviously your customer service is not the best. And, oh my god. And obviously, you know, you're not supposed to be wearing a hood. And also, you know, obviously you called off. So, she fired me. I worked there for 2 weeks, and she fired me, bruh. And I'm gonna tell y'all why this is awful, and this is discrimination, and this is disgusting. I'm gonna explain to y'all why I feel like she discriminated against me. So basically, long story short, I have social anxiety, right? So I really struggle to like talk to people, like genuinely. I'm like people just call it off as me being shy, but I've genuinely been diagnosed with social anxiety since I was a kid. Like in middle school I got diagnosed with that shit. I genuinely have social anxiety, so I really struggle to talk to people, but I still do it. Like I still do it, bruh. Like I like I'm obviously not like bubbly like this or anything. Like when I talk to people in a workplace and like stuff like that, people that I don't really know, I talk to them when I need to. I'm not gonna sit there and small talk with you or like that. I feel like that makes me a better worker though, because like you're not gonna see me messing around. Like I'm just gonna work. I'm there to work and not to talk to you. Like genuinely, like I'll talk to you when I have a question or I have a concern. Like I'm not gonna, you know. But that's why I hate working as a cashier, because like I worked at Target as a cashier before too, and I hated it. So I stopped working there because it was just a seasonal job at Target, but I stopped working there because I hated being a cashier. And like I'll make a whole nother story about Target because that was a mess. But when I applied, I thought I was gonna be primarily just in the kitchen, like cooking. So that's why I applied, because I was like, I'll be fine, like I don't really have to talk to people that much. But when I got hired, she was like, no, you're mostly gonna be a cashier. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a cashier. And I was like, you know what, I can do it, right? Like I'm okay. I have anxiety pills, because I literally do. I'm making this video way too soon after the fact that I got fired, because I'm like still, like you can physically see that I'm sad about it, because I was really unemployed for so long, and like I literally really struggle with money, and I finally got a job and I was making the absolute best of it to my ability, because I needed the money to literally buy groceries for me and my family. So I was genuinely trying the best that I could, and she just fired me because I wasn't like superficial. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's a gas station, right? But she wanted everyone to be like at 3 in the morning. By the way, I literally worked from 3 in the morning to 11 a.m. like, but she wanted everybody to be like, good morning, hi, how are you, what's going on, do you have Casey's rewards, that's how she wanted everyone to be, because that's how she acted so fake and superficial all the time. I had never saw this woman not acting like that. Like I literally never saw her act like a regular person. Like she was always like, hi. Not to me, well, like to employees, she was like dead inside, but to like the customers, she was like, hi, good morning, and that's how she wanted literally everyone to be. And like I can't do that because of my social anxiety. I physically cannot get myself to be all like that. So like I talk to the customers like, okay, let's pretend you're the customer, right? This was me checking them out. I didn't smile at them or anything, but it's like, I don't care. I would just scan and I'd be like, do you need a bag? They usually said no, and then I would go, and then I'd be like, do you have oh fuck. I'd be like, do you have rewards? And then they'd usually say no. I asked if they had rewards every time, by the way. Like literally every time. I feel like bruh, literally everyone that would come in, it would be from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. so they were all exhausted. They didn't even want to talk themselves. The customers would literally be like just trying to get out of there so they could get to work or whatever. And she wanted me to be all like, do you have rewards? How's your morning? How'd you wake up today? Can you shit in my face? Like she literally wanted, like, girl, I was being a regular ass person. I was literally, I just feel like she literally fired me so unfairly, bruh. But I was gonna be like, do you have rewards? And I'd say it nicely too. Like I'd literally be like, do you have rewards? Like that, bruh. And then I'd be like, 1023 or whatever. I would say the total, and then I'd be like, after they were done, I'd always say, have a good day. I'd always say, have a good day, have a good day, have a good day, to everyone. I'd be like, do you have rewards? Have a good day. Do you want a bag? Like, not all like that, right? But I would be like, I would definitely not look like that, obviously. That's why she fired me. But I'd be like, do you have rewards? Okay, have a good day. Like, exactly like that is how I would act to everyone. That wasn't good enough for her. That wasn't it. That was not good enough for her. That's why she fired me. I'm so serious. That's why she fired me. Because I wasn't all like, have a good day. Do you have Casey rewards? Do you need a bag? Do you Do you need a bag? She wanted me to be like, that's what she wanted me to be. She wanted me to be doing jumping jacks at 3 in the morning, like, girl. But she was like, obviously your customer service is not the best. And I know she was talking about because I'm shy, because my friend Heidi works there, right? And she told me that literally when I wasn't working, everybody would talk about me behind my back and say, like, Karen's so shy, like, she's so shy, like, Ava is so shy. But then Heidi would always tell them, like, she's just like that at first. When she gets comfortable, she's not gonna be shy anymore, which is literally so true, because, like, at all my workplaces, when I get comfortable with you, you're gonna see this side of me, like, you're gonna see this side of me. But at first, like, I literally have social anxiety, so, like, give me some time. Give me some time, love. Like, I have to get comfortable with you before I can talk to you normally like this. Like, I literally, like, I physically can't get myself to be like this the second that I meet someone. Like, I literally can't. So, I feel like, yo, this literally happened yesterday. Like, I feel like this is way too fresh for me to be talking about it, because, like, you can literally see I'm sad. Like, I'm sad. Like, I really needed the money for food. So, and she was like, and obviously you called off yesterday, so, but I just feel like you're not fit for this job. Like, you're just not fit for this job. And she was like, okay, so give me your name tag. She's such a shit person. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck? Okay, first of all, if she and then on top of that, I wasn't the only one she fired, because I wasn't like, oh, like, like, literally there was other people that had also been hired around the same time as me that were also just not fully comfortable with being crazy, like, crazy superficial yet, and she fired them too. Like, I literally heard after I got fired, like, my friend told me that she found out that she had fired other new people too. Like, okay, let's really talk about it. Why are you hiring people? Why are you hiring people that were physically shy during their interview? Because I was shy during my interview. So what made you think that I was gonna be able to be like that? Like, I feel like during the interview, I feel like if she cares that much, what she should ask people is, are you shy? Can you physically be super superficial and, like, crazy energetic at 3 in the morning? You can? You got the job. No, but no, she doesn't do that. She's like, I'm just gonna hire young people that really need the money. $11.25 an hour, by the way. Literally not enough for all the shit they make you do. I literally have so much Casey shit to talk about. Like, I'm not even halfway through right now. I'm not fucking done. I'm not even a segment through. But she was like, but, like, right, like, if you care so much about that, why is that not what you asked at the interview? At the interview, you asked if I was qualified, and yes, I was. Do I look like I'm not qualified for a gas station job, love? Do I really? If that's her main thing that she cares about, why did she not ask that at the interview? Because she could have asked me at the interview, are you relatively shy? And I could have said, yes, I actually have social anxiety. And then she could have been right there, like, let me not give you the job, instead of wasting my fucking time. Instead of wasting my time, making me feel like I have money to feed my family, and then firing me because I'm not so. Hi, welcome to Casey's. Welcome to Casey's. Like, look at the. I fucking hate it here. So give me your name tag, which makes no sense, right? Because it's literally your name is written on it. Why do you want it? What are you gonna do with it? You're gonna throw it in the trash, right? Like, you're petty. And then she was like, and then actually, since you have your hoodie on, can I have your shirt too? Now, why are you still being petty about the hood? Because she didn't even ask me, why do I have the hood on? I had the hood on because I thought I was gonna work in the kitchen, because that's what Jessica made me think, girl. She was acting like I walked into the store with my hood on. I'm not that dumb, bro. Everyone knows you're not supposed to wear a hood at any job, bro. I was literally wearing it to fucking cover my hair from the food. Like, she kept fucking bringing up my hoodie. Like, I haven't even told y'all, like, the whole speech. Like, I mean, she fired me in, like, less than a minute, right? But she said a bunch of other little things that are just blurring in my mind because I'm so, like, depressed about it. Like, it's all, like, just mumbling together of like, me sitting there and then her firing me. Like, her firing me and me just being like, literally, I was in shock as fuck. Like, anyway, and she was like, and since you have your hoodie on, you can give me your shirt too. And I was just like, this was literally me. I was like, I'm just gonna go clock out. I swear to God, she didn't let me get a single word in. Like, she didn't let me get a single word in, and then that's all I said to her. In that whole, like, firing me conversation, all I said was, I'm just gonna go clock out. And then I got up. When she said, give me your shirt, I was like, who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? I don't care if I have a hoodie on under my shirt. I am not about to sit here and belittle myself in front of you. I might be shy and I might be able to be stepped on by literally everyone because I have social anxiety, but I am not about to sit here and humiliate myself taking my shirt off and giving it to you. You got me fucked up as fuck if you think I'm really gonna sit here and, yep, here's my shirt. Like, the fuck? What is this, girl? The fuck? Ugly ass shirt. I was like literally I was in shock. And then after I heard her say take off your shirt, I was like, I'm not doing that. I was literally just like, I'm just gonna go clock out. I got up, left that ugly ass office, and then I clocked out or whatever. And then originally in my head I was like, I'll go take my shirt off in the bathroom and then go give it to her, because I'm not gonna humiliate myself taking it off in front of her. Even if I had a hoodie under it, that's still humiliating, girl. Like, are you dumb? I was like, I'm just gonna go take it off in the bathroom and take it back to her. But I was calling my brother-in-law to come pick me up, because remember, my car had broke down that morning, so I literally couldn't just drive off like usual. I could not have just driven off. So I was like, let me call him to come pick me back up after he literally just dropped me off. Also, he had to call off that day because of the car situation, like, bruh. So I was like, let me call him. So I immediately started calling him. I was really calling him while I was clocking out, and then I walked and I was going to the bathroom and it was still ringing, and I literally, like, I'm telling you, I have social anxiety, so like I was literally like after that I was literally like I was gonna have a panic attack, dude. I was really gonna have a panic attack, I swear, I promise you. I was like, and I just left the store with the shirt. I literally was walking into the bathroom and I was calling him and I was just like, I can't do it. And I literally just left, and I started walking down the street, which is a really busy street, by the way, and it doesn't have a sidewalk. So I was literally just walking on the side of a busy road by the Casey's and crying. I bursted out crying because, like, it just made me feel, that's a real self-esteem killer, bruh. Like, I'll tell you that right now. When you really think you're doing your best somewhere, and then someone tells you that your best is not the best, and she basically fired me for being shy. Like, she basically fired me for having my social anxiety, bruh. Like, she really fired me for something I can't help. So I really, which, by the way, like I said, I wasn't even bad with the customers. Like, I legitimately said what I needed to say, and I was nice. Like, isn't that all, right? And then on top of that, I would get people out of there fast, because all the other employees that would, like, be all superficial like that, like she wanted them to, literally, they would, like, people come to the gas station to come in and come out, there would be a giant line, and they would take forever to get the people out, because they were so persistent in talking to them. Like, these people are trying to come in and come out, bro, and you're sitting there having a whole conversation with them, making the line go slow as hell. You see these people about to be late to work, literally standing there, like, literally bouncing their legs, like, because they're in a rush, they're trying to leave, and you talking to them is literally making them, like, you're backing them up, bro. You're gonna make them late, bro. Like, literally, they would be sitting there having a conversation with them, and I would literally see their faces of annoyance of, like, shut the fuck up, check me out, and let me go. Like, literally, bro. But since I didn't do that, okay, I got people at that home, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And did the customers look satisfied? Yes. Walking down a busy road, literally sobbing, bruh. This mess was like a heartbreak. So I was like sobbing, and I called him to come pick me up. And then the two people I called after that was my best friend Heidi, because she works there, and she literally woke up to my phone call, and she was supposed to work that day at 7, but it was 6 right now. And I was calling her, and she was like, what the fuck? Like, she really fired you, bro? I was like, yeah. It was crazy. And I was literally sobbing on the phone to her too. Like, I couldn't stop myself from crying. Like, I don't like showing people when I'm crying, but I was literally crying on the phone to my sister's man and her, and I called my other friend too, and I was also crying. It was a lot of mess, but because of that, but Casey's, and now I'm gonna expose y'all. I'm gonna expose y'all. First thing I just exposed y'all for, though, is discrimination. Let's really talk about that, because you can't sit here and hire somebody without asking such a vital thing, which is, can you talk to people like you're fucking fake, like you're a fucking robot, like a happy fucking robot. No, but it really is discrimination that they fired me just because I wasn't all like eat my ass on a plate, like, you know what I mean. Second thing, they don't give us breaks. You can work 12 hours at the Casey's and they don't give you a 30-minute break. Like, let's really talk about that, because isn't that illegal? Isn't that illegal, love? Let's really expose Casey's right now. It does not matter how long of like a shift you work at the Casey's, they don't give you even a 15-minute break. You don't even get a 15. You don't get a 15, you don't get a 30, you don't get a lunch, you don't get a single break, okay? If you work at Casey's, or at least this Casey's, hopefully other Casey's aren't like this, but my Casey's, you literally don't get a break. So I would be working 9-hour shifts standing and they wouldn't let me get a 15 or a 10-minute break or anything. Literally once I had a 10-minute break because I was shadowing this other girl and she like was literally exhausted because she had been there since 3 in the morning and it was like 10 a.m. and she was like, I really need a break. She's like, I need a break. And they were like, you can get a 10-minute break. They couldn't spare her 5 minutes. They couldn't let her get a 15. No, they said go take a 10-minute break. The fuck. And I literally saw her go into the back room with a granola bar to eat. And then they don't even give us free food. Like, you'd think if they're not gonna give breaks, they'd let you get free food from the kitchen. No, they don't give us free food. The only free thing they give you for your entire shift is a free fountain drink. Like, literally, I would be sitting there surviving 9 hours off of a soda. Like, I'm so serious, because they wouldn't let us get a break to eat or to sit down. So I would literally go to the bathroom and just sit on the toilet. I'm so serious. I wouldn't have to use it. I would just sit there sometimes just because I was so tired. And like, they're so messed up for that, bro. How do you, like, it's literally illegal to not give a 30-minute break or a 15-minute break. Like, y'all are ugly. And then for real, about the free food, bro, if you're not gonna give a break, give some free food. You're gonna give a fucking little fucking free fountain drink, a fucking free soda. Exposing number 3, all of their food is frozen. Let's really talk about it, because okay, I know literally every place, all of their stuff is frozen, but this place is literally extreme about it, bro. Literally, they have cookies, they have cookies, they have puppy chow, they have like Rice Krispies and stuff like that, and they freeze all of that, bro. They freeze everything. Literally anything that you see at the Casey's, that was frozen, bro. Like, it was so messed up, bro. Like, there was literally tiny little brownie bites and they were frozen, and we had to like break them like this type of and then they make you put them out before they're even defrosted. So and then you could just put them in the bag and just hope that they defrost. And people like me, I always grab shit from the back because it's like a habit to like grab things from the back because the stuff in the front is like messed with or whatever. Like, what if I just grab a frozen one? I know that's not like even the biggest deal because I feel like every place has frozen food, and like at least their pizzas weren't completely frozen. The dough was frozen, but the rest of the pizza, they do actually make it there because I learned how to. But like, every place, everything is frozen, but I feel like it was so extreme that even the puppy chow and like literally simple little things that I feel like should be in, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it shouldn't be frozen, but they have like a giant supply of everything frozen. Like, why can't you just keep that in a dry bag? They're dry goods, they're like cookies and stuff. Like, why can't you just keep them in a, like, made but like in a bag? It's dry food, right? Like, I feel like they live long as it is if it's dry food. Why do you have to freeze that? Okay, I'm done. I feel like I sound dumb because like, but it was really extreme, bro. It really was. Like, dude, everything was frozen, bro. Reason number 4 to expose, bro. The amount of food that these people throw away on a daily basis. Zero donations. Casey's make 0 donations, bro. Because, oh my god, it's literally so bad. Like, it literally made me feel awful inside. Like, I'm so glad I don't work there anymore because, dude, I literally felt awful because I'm the kind of person, bro. I was working there to buy food. Okay, I struggle. I'll be struggling to eat. I'll tell you the truth. So, having to physically throw away food that is perfectly fine to the extent that it was every day would literally hurt right here, bro. Like, I swear to God, bro. I can't even explain it. The bread would literally be frozen, and then they would put it in the oven, and then it would like poof up and be like regular like torta bread, like sub bread. But they would make so much of it, and it would be like perfectly good bread. And then after one day, if they didn't use all the amount of bread, it was a lot of bread, but if they didn't use all of the amount of bread in one day, they would call it stale bread, and they would write it down on a sheet how many they were gonna throw away, and then they would just throw out. The way that from one broke person to hopefully another, that man's hurting. Throwing away perfectly good bread because it was in the fridge for one day. Oh yeah, I need to stop talking about the bread, y'all, because that's not all. Yeah, we would make subs, we would make salads, we would make sandwiches, we would make croissants, we would make hella food, okay? And then we'd put it out in front in a fridge, and you had to put a date on it and a time on it. After that, if it doesn't get sold in 2 days, you have to go and throw it away. Most people come to the Casey's for pizza. So why are you making us make dozens of sandwiches, subs, croissants, salads, all this stuff that nobody buys, and then throw it away in 2 days? When I'm telling you, we would throw away perfectly good sandwiches, bro. Perfectly good food, bro. Because it was in the fridge for 2 days.
Do you want one? Do you want one?
¿No sabías que puedes hacer esto tú misma? Si sabes con el taladro, si sabes el cepillito, puedes comprar un cepillo para el taladro y nomás prendes el taladro y hace esto.
A ver, hazlo.
Y así.
Cómprame ese.
Nomás compra un de
Nomás
para poner el
cómprame
taladro.
ese. ¿Cómo está con el pinche taladrote acá? Está haciendo qué hacer.
The taladrote. While I was still working there, I was telling my mom about this, about how much food I had to physically throw away every day, because sometimes it wouldn't even be the 2 days yet, but they would make us excessively make the subs and like all the food every day. Like we would like overstock of it both outside and in the kitchen. In the kitchen there was also a little fridge like underneath that we would also just like fill like so much with all the subs and the croissants and all that stuff. So like we were making so much excessive food that no one was buying, and then we had to throw it all away after 2 days or 1 day sometimes, because sometimes there would be so much space that we couldn't fit more food in there, so we would literally just take it out and throw it away. This was perfectly good food. You don't understand. They were perfectly good sandwiches with ham, cheese, all of that, fresh as hell, completely fine as hell, and we had to just like, we were just throwing away food and wasting food like a bitch for no reason, bro. I'm probably gonna say that I'm a little stupid for ranting about that or being bothered by that, because like every place wastes a lot of food, right? But I feel like I worked at Walmart, right? And I could talk mess about Walmart every day because Walmart sucks. But one thing that they did is that I worked in the the produce section. When something would be like a fruit or a vegetable or something would be like a couple days old, guess what we would do? We would donate it, my boy. It's so easy to just donate it. Like step-by-step tutorial, bruh. Literally, I remember all you had to do was scan it and then put in the system that you're donating it, put it in a box, and then companies come to pick it up. Like, it's that easy. So why are we disposing of all this perfectly good food that people like me that are broke could eat that, bro? Like, literally talk about it. I would be sitting here throwing away this good food, like literally hurting, bro. Casey's, you suck. Donate your shit. I feel like there's a lot more to say, but I also can't remember because everything is just like in a jumble now of sadness, because like even though I hated it there and their morals were so wrong and they just sucked and they treated their employees so like robots, I feel like I needed the money, bro. I really did, and that's why I'm depressed that I'm unemployed again. Look at the cases, let me eat your asshole. Like, so I'm pretty sad, but I'll stop here because I feel like I'm gonna get in legal trouble if I keep talking about them right now. Which, dude, for legal reasons, I have the right to talk about this, bro. I really do. I really do. I'll talk about whatever I want because, listen, they did me dirty. They literally fired me for having social anxiety and for calling off one time. Like, please. And I know I was a new hire, but like, it's not that serious. Last thing that I'm gonna do before I dip on y'all, because I have a lot to deal with right now, y'all. I need to find a way to get the car fixed. I need to find a way to get another job. Like, I'm really stressing. But you know how I'm gonna end the video? Hold up, y'all. I got my Casey shirts. These possessed ass shirts, by the way, y'all. Look, look at this. Like, let's really talk about it. They really want people to look ugly. And then, okay, so she took my name tag. I have a hat, but the hat's in the broke ass car. I left the hat in the broke ass car, so I'll burn that later. Wait, no spoilers, but I'll do something to that later. Y'all remember how at the beginning of the story I told y'all that I got hired there before, but I quit? I still got the tag. I still got the tag. You thought you took my tag? You thought you took my tag, bitch? You thought you took my tag, bitch? Here it is. You thought, bitch. Dude, imagine if she were to watch this. She would be like, I fired her because she was shy. I was gonna be the best customer service in that bitch. It's your loss. It's your loss, not mine. Yeah. So, I got the badge. I got the shirts. Oh, wait, I do have the hat. Because the broke-ass car is in the driveway right now. Let's go get the broke-ass. Okay. I'm gonna stop keeping it a secret. I'm gonna burn all this stuff. I'm gonna burn it all. I'm gonna burn it all right now. Y'all, I'm actually dead right now, bro. Because I just got the hat. Bro, I just got the hat. Tell me why this is what the hat says, bro. Hold up. Let me tell y'all what the hat says. Right here on the back, look at what it says. Hold up. I feel like I'm being so stupid right now. I can't show it, but this shit is too funny, bro. Here for good. Oh, I didn't even know that till right now, bro, because it was on the back of my head, but yeah, okay, here for good until you're too shy. Until you're a little bit too shy. Okay, I'm ready to do my evil business. Here's one shirt. Fuck you. Here's the other shirt. Fuck you. Here for good, my ass. Okay, my name tag you thought you took, bitch. Actually, I'll light this at night. Y'all, my sis is a pro at lighting things on fire, I guess. Are you an arsonist?
I've burned down a couple houses before.
Good, bro. Dude, why are you struggling right now? I'm kind of scared. Am I supposed to jump back?
Well, where's the long one?
I don't know, dude. I thought you said you did this before. I
No,
thought you said you've done this.
Not with a handheld one.
He said I always had the proper lighter. Damn. Period. This is about to be the thumbnail of the damn video. Oh, shite. Why is it so much?
Let's go with this.
Damn, Moises. This was a bad idea, huh? The Casey's curse is ending right here. Why are you pouring more fluid on it? Dude, no. Why is it so much? Let it be stuck. Like, what? Boy! Moises. Go get the s'mores. Go get the s'mores
I'm
on
not
the
doing
wall.
all that right now.
Man,
you
bro.
want some black smoke s'mores? Go ahead.
Bro, the shirt's like melting. Polyester. It's just polyester.
I think
That's my name tag from when I first quit the job. Cause remember she took it? She took it from me?
she did.
Yeah, I remember like when she fired me, she was like, can I have your name tag back? Damn, that looks cool though. And it kind of smells nice, y'all. Tell me, you can't tell me that I don't smell nice right now.
No.